Hello there. I'm Scotty. You're not. I wasted 5 minutes thinking this was recording, and it was not. Anyway, we are talking about Graveyard Shift. Welcome back to the King-A-Thon. I'm all messed up now. See, restart. Hello there. I'm Scotty. You're not. Welcome back to the King-A-Thon. We're talking about Graveyard Shift from 1990, starring Stephen Macht, who looks older here than he did 2 years later in Amityville in 1992. It's about time. Because here he has short hair and a beard. Where there, he had longer hair and no beard, so he looked younger there for some reason. He's an asshole in this movie, by the way. But he's good at playing an asshole. Because he was sort of an asshole in that one, too. But something I found out, or may have remembered, because I don't remember if I knew it or not. He is the dad of Gabriel Macht from Suits. I may have already known that. I may have already mentioned it in another review. But my brain likes to work only half the time. I think it's half the time. Yeah, and it's this group of people are working at this textile mill, or it looks like a mine, but they smoke in there, which is not a good idea because there might be methane in the mine. You don't know. And there's rats, killer rats, specifically one giant ass bat rat, a product of Stephen King's cocaine use, I'm sure. But yeah. So our main character is Hall. I don't remember his first name. But he's new in town. And because he's new in town, because this is a Stephen King movie, we need Stephen King driven gang number one. The bullies. And these are his co-workers that treat him like shit and put rats in his lunch. Why? Because he's the new guy, that's why. But me and Stephen Macht, I didn't know. Actually, we have two other actors I know. Andrew Divoff, Wishmaster 1 and 2, he was the Jin there. And of course, Brad Dourif. Jockey. Yeah, he's in this. Is this sadistic exterminator that just talks about killing rats and how to do it. Now, I am confused at what they're actually trying to do here because we gotta take care of rats. But down there and just every time someone goes down there, just spraying water. How is that gonna exterminate? You trying to drown them? Is that it? I don't know. A lot of this movie is someone goes down to the mine, gets killed by the thing. Someone goes down the mine, killing the thing, and the whole climax is a bunch of them go down and then get kind of attacked and killed one by one. It's repetitive. And beyond that, we have all the repetitive stuff like Hall getting treated badly by his peers for being new. Doesn't make any sense. He also catches the hate of Warwick. That's Stephen Macht's character, because Stephen Macht is played up as if he's this ladies' man who gets any woman he wants. And there's another new woman here, Jane, who he has designs for, but she likes Hall, so that causes problems. Because he thinks he can have his way with any woman, and she's not buying it. She's not going for it, and he still tries to, that old song and dance in Stephen King films, I guess. I mean, you just saw it in Cujo, right? I didn't mention it, but in Cujo, the guy shows up to confront her spilling the milk and tries to, have his way with her. And that's a weird scene, too, in that movie. Because, he shows up and says, "Oh, I missed you. I miss touching you." And he spills the milk, and I think there's a couple of eggs in there. She's trying to clean up. The husband comes home, and the guy's like, "Oh, I was just returning your table." And he leaves. And the husband's just like, "Yes or no?" She's like, "Yes." How the hell did she know what he was talking about? Obviously, he was asking if she was having an affair, but, back to this movie with the big rats. Yeah, that's basically what it is. But there's other stuff, like the hazing. But ultimately, this movie's okay. it's fine. Well, what it was. There's some good acting in it. Stephen Mock is really good. Brad Dorff delivers a great performance for the short time he's in here, and all the rest are fine. But like, I don't know. It falls victim to we just are gonna kill off a bunch of characters, and to that end, like, there's a point where there's only four people left: there's Stephen Mock, Hall, Jane, and Andrew Divoff. And Stephen Mock and Andrew Divoff are there, and Andrew Divoff just decides, I'm not gonna go anywhere because I'm too scared, and he gets killed by the rat bat thing. Stephen Mock gets knocked down and falls down and gets hurt. And this is when the other two catch up with him and try to help him. And he decides, no, I'm the bad guy now, and tries to snap. He kills Jane, which makes all the love interest stuff between her and Hall completely pointless in this movie. I was convinced that she was going to pop back up at the end, or he was going to go back and find that she's still alive and carry her out of there. No, she's dead. What the fuck was the point of them having that romance stuff throughout the movie if you're just going to fucking kill her? It makes no sense. And, like, I understand that Warwick has been an asshole in this entire movie, but to kind of make him the main villain with 10 minutes left of your movie, and we still got a bat rat to take care of. I don't even know if they kill the bat rat. That's what's confusing to me. My attention span notwithstanding, of course. Let's look it up. My attention was taken away several times during this movie. Where I just was like, I'm on D. Wallace's filmography right now. Okay. Graveyard Shift. Yes, I want to look at Ariana Grande. Are you kidding me? Graveyard Shift, 1995. Okay, here we go. Hall and Wisconsin discover the creature's lair. Oh yeah, this lair looks pretty cool. Bunch of freaking bones. That's what Stephen Mock falls onto, is his bones. And they just like try to help him. He freaks out, attacks them, and he kills Wisconsin or Jane, and yeah. And then Hall is now pissed the fuck off and runs after him. And that's where the bat creature, bat rat. Warwick attacks him, attacks the rat, injures it, but it's not much anything. But yeah, Warwick gets eaten by this thing. And it's like, we're supposed to believe this creature just eating all these people that come down, not just killing them, eating them. Like for lack of a better name, the black guy. I don't know which one that is. There's a point where he's like, "Hey, reach in that hole," and I'm like, "Nah, no, don't read, don't no." And yeah, of course, he gets ripped away and eaten. Yeah. Skip to the milk. Creature follows him. And okay, yeah, he shreds the creature in the cotton picker. So the creature dies, but who's to say another creature couldn't exist, or it had eggs or whatever it has? And then he gets away, and Hall gets out, but then the mill's still open. It says the mill's under new management, so they sold it. There's an extended TV ending where Hall punches out ending his shift, and also Jane's punch card too. I don't know what that is. I still think they should have rewrote the ending. I don't know if that's in his story or if no story, same name. Okay, in the actual story, there's no giant bat. There's different rats. There are large armored rats, albino weasel-like rats that can climb up walls or burrow through the ground, and bat-like rats. Man, a cow-sized queen rat with no eyes or legs. So there it is. Only purpose is to endlessly breed more rats. So that's supposed to be a queen. Then in this one, Hall sprays Warwick towards the queen with a hose they were using to attack the rats. As the queen devours Warwick, Hall's making his way towards the exit while spraying the rats. However, he's overrun, eaten alive by hordes of mutated rats. Meanwhile, the other team of workers on the surface wonders what has happened to them and with no idea what kind of hard wisdom bears to stand in the basement. So there's no big conclusion. But also, it doesn't mention any other characters because this is a 12-page short story, so there's expanded other characters, I guess. But so yeah, I don't think Vikansky is even a character in there. Really, it only mentions in the story Warwick and Hall. So, but in this version, Hall gets out at least. So, if Wakansky is not a character in the book, why kill her off? Why not have a happy ending for both of them? Right? Hey. Yeah, okay. So to head this up, John Hall, that's the character's name, and David Andrews plays him. Kelly Wolf is Jane Wakansky. Stephen Macht, Warwick. Andrew Devoff's character is Danson, not Ted Danson. Vic Polisos is Brogan. Brad Dourif as Tucker Cleveland. That's his name. Robert Allen Bluth as Cy Epstein. There's other ones. Frank Welker did the voice of the giant bat, because of course he did. Hey, I'm surprised that giant bat didn't scream out, "Treasure!" Because that's what Fred says on Scooby-Doo. Or maybe he'd tell the rats, "Let's split up, gang!" Yeah. But yeah, it's fine. Nothing really to write home about. Excuse me, Adam said that'd be that loud. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But yeah, it's fine. I'll give it a middle of the road. It's fine. Not one of the better ones, but I'm glad I finally checked this off the list. I'll do that right now, actually. Of ones to watch. I have that collection back there that it's in. It's fine. There are good performances here. Like the guy who plays Hall, he's really good. Brad Dourif is really good. Stephen Macht, when he becomes Kraid's super. And like in the original story, it doesn't seem like maybe he was. I don't know, but I don't know. I did kind of laugh when they said he sprayed him towards the giant rat. And that is an abbreviated couple paragraphs there where the story might expand more. Maybe Wakansky was a character. I don't know, but if she wasn't, why couldn't she just? I suppose they needed to end it with the same way, where it's those two are the last two left. But I don't know. I suppose the other characters are added because you need a bigger body count for a movie that's 86 minutes long. So yeah. So what are your thoughts on Graveyard Shift? Let me know in the comments. Let me should like, share, and subscribe. Come back tomorrow and we'll check out. I got it right here. Firestarter, the original. I already reviewed the remake, which I barely remember. We'll do the original. Martin Sheen. Oh. Didn't realize that George C. Scott was in this. Art Carney? This could be good. Drew Barrymore, David Keith. Alright. We'll see. So what are your thoughts? Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.